Picture this. You wake up every morning knowing your annual income is $200,000. That breaks down to nearly $4,000 a week. On paper, it sounds powerful, impressive, secure. You pull out of your driveway in a brand new BMW. You head back to a spacious four-bedroom home in the best neighborhood in town. You book reservations without checking prices. From the outside, everything signals success. Your friends see it. Your family sees it. You even see it when you look in the mirror. You look wealthy. Then one evening, your car dies unexpectedly. The repair estimate comes back at $2,000. Annoying, but manageable, right? You swipe your card. Declined. You check your balance, less than $1,000 in savings. And in that moment, a cold realization hits you. Despite earning more than 95% of the country, you are one missed paycheck away from chaos. You are not wealthy. You are simply a well-compensated middleman moving money from your employer straight to your lenders. That is the wealth illusion, and in 2026, it is the most dangerous trap for high earners. We've been trained to believe income equals wealth. It doesn't. Income measures speed. Wealth measures distance traveled. Right now, millions of high-income professionals are running flat out on a financial treadmill, sweating, stressed, busy, going nowhere.
My name is Rob, and I have spent far too many hours studying the financial patterns of what I call the high-income, not rich yet crowd. I wanted to understand why so many six-figure earners quietly feel broke. If you make solid money but feel like it disappears before you even enjoy it, or if you are exhausted from maintaining the appearance of wealth while your net worth barely moves, subscribe and hit like if this resonates. Today, we are dismantling the illusion. We are separating cash flow from net worth. We are exposing the silent destroyers, taxes, lifestyle inflation, and depreciating purchases that quietly drain your earning power. And I will show you how to stop performing wealth and start building it. Here's the uncomfortable truth about a high salary. It behaves like a drug. Seeing $10,000 land in your account every 2 weeks creates the illusion of permanence. Your brain assumes the stream will continue indefinitely. You begin structuring your life around that assumption. You sign long leases. You finance vehicles. You stack subscriptions. You design a lifestyle that requires every dollar just to stay upright. This is the golden handcuffs phenomenon. You might dislike your job, but you cannot walk away. Your burn rate is too high. You have engineered a machine that consumes $200,000 per year just to stay operational. That is not freedom. That is dependence with premium leather seats. Let's talk about the hidden profit killers. Start with taxes. Most people focus on gross income. I make $200K. No, you don't. Once you reach that bracket, the government becomes your silent business partner. Federal taxes, state taxes, FICA, local taxes. In places like California or New York, 40% or more can disappear before the money even reaches your account. That $200,000 quickly becomes $120,000. Now you are working with $10,000 a month. Still sounds comfortable. But then comes the lifestyle multiplier. You feel pressure to live where someone at your income should live. A $4,000 mortgage. Now you have $6,000 left. 2 respectable cars for commuting, $1,500. Now $4,500 remains. Add student loans, child care, insurance, groceries, utility bills, professional convenience services, food delivery, cleaning services. Suddenly, you're tight, maybe even negative. Success optics are expensive. You are paying a premium to broadcast status, and that broadcast is undermining your actual financial progress.
Let's draw this on the whiteboard of reality. Column A, gross income. Tall, impressive. Column B, net worth growth. Thin, barely visible. Why is that second column so small? Because many high earners buy assets that lose value. A car is not an investment. It is a liability that depreciates daily. A boat is a floating expense account. Even a large primary residence, while technically an asset, often consumes cash. Property taxes, repairs, maintenance, utilities. It requires feeding. Real wealth comes from appreciating assets, diversified stocks, rental properties, ownership in businesses, things that grow while you sleep. If your paycheck flows into your account and immediately out toward purchases that shrink in value, you are not building wealth. You are processing transactions. You are operating as a high-volume distributor of your own financial stagnation. Now, let's address the most subtle threat, lifestyle creep. This is the force that quietly aligns your spending with your income at every step. You get a raise, you upgrade apartments. You earn a bonus, you upgrade your watch. You never allow distance between earnings and expenses. That gap is where wealth is created. That gap is your personal profit margin. If a company generated $10 million in revenue and spent $10 million to operate, we would call it inefficient. No profit, no growth. Yet many people structure their lives this way. They aim to spend exactly what they earn. A zero balance feels like victory. It is not. It is maintenance. Wealth demands surplus. It requires intentionally living below your means. It means looking at your bank account and saying, I could buy the Tesla. I will choose the Toyota and invest the difference. Now maybe you're thinking, Rob, I work hard. I deserve to enjoy my money. You absolutely do. But you also deserve security. You deserve the option to leave a toxic manager. You deserve restful sleep without layoff anxiety. You deserve flexibility. The problem is we confuse spending with fulfillment. Purchases create a dopamine spike. It fades quickly. Debt stress lingers.
The hedonic treadmill ensures your new car feels ordinary within weeks. You keep upgrading, chasing the same rush. True financial satisfaction comes from optionality. It comes from knowing you could cover years of expenses without working. That quiet confidence is unmatched. So how do we pivot? Step 1. Conduct an audit. Stop obsessing over salary. Start tracking net worth. Net worth equals assets minus liabilities. That is the scoreboard. If you earn $1 million and spend $1 million, your net worth does not improve. You are running in place. If you earn $50,000 and save $10,000, your net worth increases. You are advancing. Open a spreadsheet. Use a budgeting app. Calculate the number. If it is negative, confront it. Awareness is the beginning of control. Step 2. Automate scarcity. If money sits in your checking account, it will likely be spent. That is human behavior. Set up automatic transfers that move 30 to 40% of your income into investment accounts the day you are paid. Treat savings like a non-negotiable expense, like rent, like taxes. Live on what remains. You will adapt faster than you think. Constraints sharpen focus. When cash feels abundant, spending becomes careless. When it is limited, you become precise. Step 3. Simplify investing. Many high earners assume intelligence at work translates to investing brilliance. They chase complex strategies, individual stocks, crypto speculation, private deals they barely understand. Often, the boring strategy wins. Low-cost index funds, broad market exposure, long-term consistency. You do not need extraordinary returns if you have extraordinary savings discipline. Your income is the shovel. The index fund is the ground. With a large shovel, you do not need a complicated target. You just need consistency. Avoid high-interest debt relentlessly. Carrying credit card debt while earning 6 figures is a crisis. A 25% interest rate means you're fighting uphill with after-tax dollars. Eliminate it. Downsize if necessary. Sell assets. Cut expenses. Stop the leak before pouring more water into the bucket. Finally, redefine success. Culture equates success with titles and luxury goods. I define success as time autonomy.
The person earning 200K who answers emails at 10 p.m. on Sunday may look impressive, but they are constrained. The person earning 80K, debt-free with evenings free and savings growing steadily, may be far freer. Choose your game. Status requires spending. Freedom requires retention. The illusion of wealth feels good temporarily. Picking up the bill, driving the luxury car, being the successful one. But that rush fades. What remains is pressure. Real wealth is quiet. It is slow-growing numbers. It is decades of discipline. It is knowing that if income stops, life continues smoothly. Here's your challenge. Stop fixating on your pay stub. It's a vanity metric. Examine your net worth statement. If it is stagnant, your salary doesn't matter. Redirect the flow of money. Move it from consumption toward ownership. Build barriers that keep what you earn. Because one day, the high-paying job will end. Retirement, layoffs, burnout. On that day, income becomes zero. Only what you retained will matter. If this message made you realize you've been financing an image instead of constructing a future, leave a comment and name one rich-looking habit you're dropping today. Let's build something real. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.